Seeing people say they want to be like me when they grow up is crazy. It's definitely a good sign. Guys, I'm running late, which is, not good here. I'm getting set up. Almost ready to go. Almost ready to go. What's up? What's up? Check out the disclaimer in the meantime. Yeah, check out that disclaimer in the meantime there. Remember that day trading is risky. A lot of people are having a hard time, so take it slow. Be sure to utilize small size simulators before using real money and being aggressive. And remember that my results here are not typical. Copy trading does not work. Keep in mind all those things. Copy trading does not work here. And I think we can officially start it up here. We should be good to go. Chat room looks good. YouTube stream, what's up? Good morning, officially. As you guys are tuning in, be sure to hit the thumbs up. And to finish off the disclaimer here, remember, I do not invest for my subscribers, so be careful of imposter and fake accounts. All right, guys. So let's jump into it. So watch list. I have ITP, APM, EYEN. Those are my top three. Those are my top three. There are others. As the list, you guys can see the list here on my left, for those of you on YouTube at least. There's ONCO. There's VRME. There is okay, we mentioned that one. And there's NCI. Now, the reason I have all of these is because they're just in my recents, and BHAT. BHAT, CK, and CKRN, Kraken. BHAT. Don't forget to start up your screen recording. I have mine going already. Start up your screen recordings, don't forget. So here's the extended list. The first three are like my top three. Don't forget to hit that like button. So APM, let's see. Okay, it's 9:24. It's a little late. I'm a little late today, so I'm gonna do this real quick. So we got APM 673 for highs. Low of the pullback here, 465. As of recent, we've had a high point of 568 and then an immediate rejection. So that's something to keep an eye out for here. We got to watch out for those rejection candlesticks. So APM, we did trade this one recently going back to April of this year. And in that cluster, I had a couple of high points that I was watching at, including 1098 and then $17, over 17. On that day, we went from 263 to 1749. And it is important to keep it $9 on watch, as that was a rejection candle going back to May of 2023 when the stock moved up. Yeah, I remember trading this one last year, or at least for this year. It's a farmer moving stock, so we'll see. Maybe today we can retest those pre-market highs and perhaps get up to $10. APM, one of the hot stocks here that I'm looking at. It's up 255% with 32 million shares of volume. Moving on to ITP, which is just above $1. This one is up 237% with 47 million shares of volume. Yesterday's high was around 86 cents. I'm gonna get that mapped out. We've pushed up nicely, at least after our highs, we're at 86 cents. We've pushed up since then over to VWAP. Highs today at 120, pre-market highs. And the low of our current pullback is at 94 cents. This one could be interesting. You know, yesterday and the day before, we've had stocks around like the $1 area that went up to $2, giving us halts and things like that. So this one could be interesting in that aspect. ITP. So far, so good. Looking decent. Of course, as usual, I'll be looking for the uptrend on all of these stocks, as that's where I usually do my best. Next one on the list for my top 3 is EYEN. This one is also cheaper. Let's see, EYEN. Up 99%, 141 million shares of volume. Pre-market highs 31.71. Low of our current pullback 21.12. 21.12 for the low of the current pullback. So daily chart, there's a gap that we could fill. The low of that gap is 33, which is right over our pre-market highs. So we got to keep an eye on that level in case we do get up there. Hopefully we could push through, in which case it wouldn't be strong resistance. Other than that, the 200 EMA is at 69.19 on the daily chart. For the 200 EMA. The high of the gap, if we were to like count the first red candle that started it, was 49, and then over that about 58 cents. So those are my top 3. As you guys can see, I posted an extended list, so I have all those stocks up here, my recents, so I can like click through, see what's moving, what's not. Maybe the ones I have up now will all sell off, and I have to move on to the next set in line. So, but I'm gonna take it slow as usual, small size first, just to get a feel, make sure what we're looking at is good and strong. I want to avoid going big red. For me, that's the biggest thing. Like, it's just so much to dig yourself out of those 2K holes. So for where I am with size, going down like 2K is just a little too much. I'd rather just, hey, start small green, add to the green, have a smoother day. And with size, I do have to keep in mind that there could be volatility. I think that's fine, but going super red is just not okay. So I'm gonna take it slow and steady, gonna be patient, gonna be disciplined, and I'm gonna look forward to trading all the setups and patterns that I know and love. And it will be important to have quick analysis today, so do want to keep that in mind. Got to be fast and decisive to have a good chance. So let's trade to the best of our abilities. Let's have a good day. Another beautiful day. It's the last day of the year, actually. 2024 came and went like yesterday's news. And there's the open. Don't forget your screen recordings. I already have mine turned on. I can put APM up here for now, just to see. ITP. ITP. Oh, we see something early, perhaps. APM did kind of bust a move there. Trying the dip. And the dip seems to have worked. 21 for highs. Now 30, 40, 50. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Taking the dip. Bit of a higher fill this time. Okay, the dip went all the way to 10. That's fair. This one is volatile, so we gotta be careful. It's jumpy. I ought to be scaling in here. Early resistance. Perhaps. WSO. Okay, now Now let's see if this holds up is the key. I'm gonna try to scale in here if it comes down some more. Add to my position, big boy style. Only 1,000 shares there though. Can we get over 40? And it's right back down here. Perhaps not ready yet. Watching APM.
ITP.
Oh, it's still going. Oh wow, all the way to 6. Look at that. Would you look at that? APM mooning. Uh-oh. That's choppy. Okay. Okay, cool. High is at 620. 76. I wonder how low this could go. Well, it's already back up. I'll just take the gains. That was quick. I'll sell at the highs. Why not? Okay, cool. Low, high. Trying to map out my current range. Try to position myself as best as I can. Stock is pretty bullish. Oh, it's a high fill. I am adding into this. Bit of a high fill there to start though. Bit of a high fill. I got 80 on the first fill, so it's, it's like kind of high. 80 on the first position. Just a little brutal, but fine.
BDMD.
The highs are 18. 18, 618 for high of day on this thing.
ICG.
High add here. High add. Break even stop on this trade. Taking a chance just in case it goes again.
ANBO.
Got a new 5-minute candle. I do want to be careful and wary of the 5-minute pullback.
ABTF. ARTW.
The number one thing for us right now is to not see the Christmas tree setup. I think that's the biggest thing. All right. Okay, that's not gonna work. It's gonna try with 1,000 shares there. It's definitely a little whippy here. What does it want to do? We saw 34, but back down to 580. So a bit of a false breakout, I'd say. Are we going to do an instant retest, or do we need to come down before it tries again? And right away, I'll turn on this other scatter that we've been checking out here.
DJT. Apps halted. ABTS will resume at
80.
40 minutes and 37 seconds.
VRC.
PLRZ.
CWD.
OPTT.
OPTT. It's a bit of an early sell, yeah. Okay, that was an early sell. Kind of just let the stock do its thing. 606.
RBSN.
Break of 6, no good.
VRME. PLRZ. A+2W.
I want to be careful of the 5-minute pullback.
OPTT. FTAI.
I got 87, Phil. Okay, that's kind of high. I thought I'm in at 81.
MT will resume in less than a minute.
Anyhows,
VRME. PLRZ. ONCO may resume.
oh, that's
VRME.
brutal. Brutal. All right, let's see how the 5-minute.
AXIN.
Shit, hold up.
ADD.
I did.
SLDU. BDMD may resume in less than a minute.
All right, I like this, but is it just gonna go all the way down though? I'll give this a sec to bounce.
LIDR.
I'm gonna hold this like Tim holds the stock when it's going up. Shout out to Tim.
Will resume at 9 hours 42 minutes and 40 seconds.
It needs to just go up to like 550, or else this is just Christmas tree. It looks like it's just Christmas tree at this point. Do we have that 1% chance of getting back over 50? All right, I'm gonna switch away. Yeah, so at 580, I'm mentioning I want to be careful of the 5-minute pullback. It's gonna happen in bad fashion too. So it's a good thing I didn't buy big size. VRME. Switching over. VRME. How's this one doing? 180 high of day. It's currently now at $2. There's 98. We haven't had a pullback, so I do need to be careful here.
SATX.
I need just a little bit smaller size for now. There's 93. VWAP was the high, so it could be resistance. 86. That's actually a little aggressive to start. Probably could have did smaller size than that. It's a $2 stock though. But I still want to think about my max position sizes. And look at that. Okay. Yeah, let's do 1500 blocks here for now. So I'll take one at 77. Is this going to be Christmas tree too? Oh, this is okay. Well, APM is at 50, so maybe it does get back up. Hold on, I need to do a full look through of everything. And oh yeah, okay, ONCO. Okay, hold up. It's just too much moving. Maybe I stick to APM. So I think I'll come back to APM.
AULR.
All right, I'll just watch one, and I'll come back to APM because this is good strength here. Like over 550 was like, you know, hey, we can maybe get back to highs. So hopefully I don't miss too much on the other ones. But I do find that I do the best when I just stick to one. So what's our new range here? What's the low of the next pullback? We got 94 for highs. And you guys will have noticed that my shirt has ripped, which is quite crazy here. Looking crazy on the live stream.
ARTW may resume in less than a minute. ONCO.
Okay, ONCO. It does look good. 123 to 150. Nice move. VRME though back down a bit.
HOLO.
Low here, 6 so far, 61. The high was 94.
KZIN.
Alright, I gotta watch it because I'm not looking at it, so this is not good. We did come from a low of 485. So I can take, I need a higher field. I can take 500 shares and just see what happens, just to kind of gain a good feel. Nice bounce for ONCO.
KZIA halted. KZIA will resume at 9 hours 47 minutes and 15 seconds.
This could, I think, I don't know. I'll cut this trade. It seems like it just can come down lower. The volume up here is well, it's decent. Okay, there's 50. What's that? 52? Oh crap, I missed it. Jeez, man. I looked down to check my volume bar in the 5. I missed a dip.
BDMD may resume.
Small things, I tell you. The volume up, it was decent though. And it's back here.
HOLO.
And let's see how low is it gonna go. No fill. Try to get filled on the bids, 56.
WNW. VST.
It could go lower, but you know,
CDTG.
part of the deal if it does. Part of the deal.
SOBR.
41 my average. There's a, okay. Okay, I like this trade. I like this trade. What's that low? Okay, cool. All right, let's see what this does. KB, KB, are you still alive here? And I probably should have took some more size because that wasn't a bad trade. ONCO on the side of my eyes does look pretty attractive though, I will say. KB, is APM still alive? I have a stop in place. Can this bounce back and then the 5-minute candle in the next minute take the new high? I may eventually switch. If this is a losing trade here, I may switch over to ONCO because it seems similar to the stock yesterday. Do not teleport down all you do. That's all I ask here if this is a losing trade. Just stop me out like a normal person. Okay, it's holding up. Because sometimes you blink, then 480. That last 5-minute candle, you know, not the strongest candle, not the strongest close to a candle. So we're definitely under a little bit of stress. Man, ONCO on the side of my eye, man. See, this is the problem with me in trying to trade one stock. Alright, I'm going to stop out here. My stop is the low of that candlestick, and we're making a new low. So, okay. Alright, ONCO perhaps is the one to watch. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it now. We'll see how it does. Okay, I'm gonna take this time to do a full rotation through every stock I have here. Let's just see. APM selling off. Christmas tree. BHAT. BHAT, cheaper stock.
NBHC, ABTS,
I tell you.
ISD, SLT halted. KC
Sometimes I do feel like I just want one stock and that's it, but you know.
ONCO
This one could be good. I'm gonna test it out. Let's see. I'm gonna start with 30 and then I'll go from there. On BHAT. So resumption is gonna be at 50.49. What's the high here? 24 cents.
ABTS, BSTM,
I'm gonna mute the scanner just for a little bit. I think I have what I need in these two stocks. There's 24.10, 24.3, 24.4. All right, let's see how it does when I get in and out. How's this trade gonna be? Is that it? And that's not it. Okay, okay. 23. I'm gonna try again. This is the first pullback. It could be a little bigger, so I gotta be careful of that. Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay. All right. It feels okay. It feels okay. Okay. So I can trade this one and then ONCO on the resumption. It seems not bad. And it's cheap. So I could probably be more aggressive when the time's right. It just extended though at the VWAP here. So I gotta wait for the next incline and uptrend for BHAT. Up 89%. And there's decent volume. 23. Oh man, I'm early.
AMO,
I'm early to some of these trades. Okay, I can dance with this one, but I gotta be careful. So 50 and 49 seconds.
ITV,
We got another minute and some change to that resumption. 21. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, maybe it's back. See, I'm just too late to it. It looks like maybe it's backside. All right, that's okay. Time. Yeah, the candle's gonna close. Maybe like a VWAP rejection. All right, I'm just too late to this one, sadly. VRME, still trying. VRME, still trying. That resumption is coming up soon. ITP. Even ITP looks decent. We just need the strong stocks to separate themselves and like the weak ones to fall off, you know? And then we can really get into it. So small size for ONCO because I'm now pulling it up late. Small size. Here we go. 60.
ONCO,
I'm late to this trade. And it's down so fast. Didn't get to make anything. False halt down. Didn't take it. It's pretty volatile, right? Right there. That was fast. I think it's, I don't know. We'll see how it, and why is the spread so big on ITP? What's going on? Okay, maybe I leave that alone. ONCO, halt opposite 72. This one is very volatile. It can move up and down quickly. And VRME, I'm trying to determine which one is the best one to trade here. ONCO is just that I'm also a little late. It's, you know, it seems a little extended, but I can still get involved. But again, like, it's fast, the halt up is close. I'll have to try and just use small size to gain a rhythm here. Watching at VRME. I think I'm gonna watch VRME for now. I still have the other two up. I think ITP is too dangerous though, with the way how the spreads are just dropping out. It's too risky. Time 53. It's kind of aggressive early. Yeah, still early here. Exactly. Should have sold one more. 17. Ooh, am I getting stopped out here?
Emma.
5-minute candle might be failing. Looks like it is. Well, I'll give it time. Okay, ONCO, we're calming down a bit. Low of the last was at 150. And did that just stop me out to curl back up?
SIPU.
No, that thing stopped me out and it's back up at 25, man. Look at that. Okay.
ABTF.
The good news is that we're green. The bad news is that right now we're kind of having a hard time determining a strong stock and locking in. BHAT, Christmas tree, CRKN, EYEN. Okay, turning this thing back on. Let's double check the scans. Let's double check the chat.
INTZ. ONCO.
FLYE.
BTCT. INTZ. BDND.
VRME, man. This thing stopped me out and just ripped right back up. I could have done better in that trade though. I needed to sell one more of my positions at 22 and then waited, but yeah, HOLO is one of the ones I didn't look at. Yeah, I mean it's moving, but I don't know. VRME, I'm keeping an eye here too. This one, you know, it's has potential to be good.
TMD.
SWIN.
I'm willing to add here if this goes.
EOBS.
VRME. INTZ.
But it looks like it's perhaps. Oh, damn, I should have held longer, man. What am I afraid of?
QSI.
What am I afraid of here? Why can't I hold my positions like a big boy trader?
INTZ. VSTM.
My paper hands. Don't you do it. Oh, it's doing it. We break the resistance and still dip.
MLGO.
What's this trend line that I have here? 250.
QMMM.
High of a few days ago. So, okay, we have resistance there.
KLA.
I can put this as a blue line, actually.
DTSS.
HOLO. BDMD.
The goal, though, not to get too red on this thing
INTZ.
before it does maybe take off, right? ONCO resumption at the hour and 23 seconds. So 23 seconds to resumption. Is that right? No.
KXIN.
2 minutes to resumption.
MLGO halted. MLGO will resume at 10 hours 2 minutes and 29 seconds. FFIE. HOLO. HKD.
HOLO. I haven't really looked at the price action. Even APM could do something.
HOLO. QSI. FFIE.
Is this good? No, I'll leave this alone. I'm getting tired just trying to find a good stock here.
ADD. QSI.
Big Steve, that's me every night, man. My whole life, sadly. Alright, okay. HOLO, I'm pulling it up. Enough is enough.
HOLO. INTZ.
Enough is enough. How's it moving? How's it doing?
HKD.
I've been reluctant to pull it up. 880 highs.
FFIE. VSTM. ONCO. FLYE. HOLO.
SOUNW.
FFIE.
I don't know. HOLO's price action seems like it might be a little tough to trade. Like, how are we going to do it the whole dollar here?
HOLO.
I can't pull it up on YouTube. It's too close to the level here.
SFHG.
Okay, it's pulling back a bit. HOLO.
NEHC halted. NEHC will resume at 10 hours 5 minutes and 29 seconds.
Yeah, I think I might get myself in trouble with this stock. Over 9. There's no dip. I'm going to buy it high. Let's see. Can we get to 20, 25, 30? 20. There's
The
20.
MLGO may resume in less than a minute.
All right, something better than nothing.
3. QSI.
POP.
880, 70. Big boy drops. Well, hold on. I don't think anything looks good here.
MLGO.
APM could be interesting eventually. Let's pull it up. If it does the incredible comeback. Is it capable? Perhaps.
GMM.
I'm gonna lock in on it here right now just in case it decides to sneak up. Because honestly, over 50 is where it could get interesting.
KXIO.
Jump in. And do not blaze me. Come on. Come on. APM. Rip to the moon. Take me to where I've never been before.
KXIN halted. KXIN will resume at 10 hours 7 minutes and 57
I
seconds.
need more screen real estate, so let's increase that size. We're still holding a baby position, which is good. All right, now we're prepared for this.
QMMM.
I need to put it in the middle of my screen so that way I can, yeah.
ICG.
I have to switch up my layout here just a little bit to properly trade it, but for now we keep our eyes peeled.
ADD.
Okay, the pullbacks are high, which is, yeah, oh, damn. The pullbacks are high, it's not gonna go. That hype dip caught me there. I wasn't prepared for that, so I missed it. All right, okay. Break of 6, there's a little bit of resistance, but more than likely, if the stock is strong, it goes eventually. Oh, no. That's not what I was. Oh, son of a gun.
DGL1.
We're adding at 38, thinking, all right, I'll take the ad, and then,
QMMM.
but it's already going down, so I got the lower fill, which was good, but not what we want. Come on, man. That's brutal. So we're back to flat on the day here after that. Oh, we're red on the day now. 300 bucks. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, that was tough. Tough loss. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, what type of candlestick after we just curled up so nicely over 50,
QMMM.
Nice move, proving strength. Just enough to get long traders like myself to feel comfortable. And then the rug is pulled out from under our feet. Short sellers are definitely here today and more aggressive. So ONCO perhaps,
FLYE.
but again, it's just so close to the halt levels and I've missed the dip. But when we do take those losses like that, we just smile, move on to the next stock. Nothing personal. Part of the deal.
FLYE.
This is a good move here though for ONCO. But if you're not watching the 5-minute setup, showing up now is just a little tough. So if we get an early pullback, that could be good. but it needs to not be a full retracement. Oh, I got a high ad. That's not what I want there. I gotta buy the bids. Hold up.
FLYN.
And now I'm buying the bids and not getting filled.
BDMD.
Son of a gun.
PXIN may resume.
How did I botch that? How did I botch that, man? It's impossible. So not only am I thinking there could be an early pullback, I somehow botched the trade. I'm supposed to be in at least 4,000 or 5,000 shares minimum.
QMMM.
We'll hold 100 shares into the halt up here, see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna bring out my chair. I'm gonna get comfortable.
BDMD.
Oh, false halt.
BDMD will resume at 10 hours 11 minutes and 52 seconds. RADS.
We can trade this stock. I can trade this stock here. I gotta just lock in.
EVT held.
Fly halted.
All right, the scanner's going too crazy. Hold up.
44 seconds.
Scanner's wilding. Okay, ONCO. Locking in. This is where it starts, right here. Now let's prepare our screen. Let's get everything in place. Let's do what we have to here. Our size, I think, like this, something like this should be good as base. It's gonna be aggressive, but you know, I think, and then this for max. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna check the daily chart here quickly. Yeah, I've been selling off for a while, so no real major resistance. None of these candlesticks really have volume on the way down, so we'll play it by ear. That's fine. And other than that, is there anything else that's worth keeping an eye on? BHAT, APM, no good, no good. CRKN. Maybe this one can do a red to green later. It's kind of holding up lows. CRKN held up a little bit, maybe could fill some gap over time. Okay, EYEN, and so I can put this up here for now. Okay, let's see. FLYE. Okay, FLYE is halted up. Okay. Or maybe I put this one here. Okay, this could be good. FLYE could be good. Pre-market highs at 65. Got halted at 06. I gotta do the math to see which one's gonna come first. Let's see it. So 165 pre-market high. We got halted up at 07 on ONCO. So FLYE will resume first. So at 1144 and then 756. All right, I'll trade this and then trade the other one. Volume seems okay. We'll see what it does. Polo, I'm going to leave alone. I'm going to put a less active level 2 here so it's not bothering me. The swings of trading, I tell you. Green 1K to red. Back in the days, 1K used to be so significant. Now this inflation and the inflation in the market, the volume and liquidity. 1K with the size that we're using now is like, it's just different. It's different now. 1K is now scratch trade. Cushion to then try to size up. 10 seconds for FLYE. Or 330, 137. Here we go.
FLYE.
Oh wow, wow, wow. Okay, I missed that. Okay, that's fair. They're gonna try again. This is an aggressive entry, and it's taking too long. Okay, I mean that wasn't bad. I kind of botched it. 60 to halt up. I might miss the other one. Okay, all right, yeah. Okay, let's the other one. 56. Okay, there's a couple seconds. NCO. All right, that wasn't great that we botched that, but okay, cool. 159. Here we go. Couple seconds.
ONCO. KXIN.
Oh my goodness, man. What? I botched this one too. I'm on a roll right now. I gotta be careful because I'm getting a little red here. I'm getting a little red, getting a little red. 79 to halt up. It's coming down, isn't it? So it's 57. 57. It seems like I'm just out of rhythm with it. You know, a little out of rhythm. 55. 53. Halt downs at 49.
FLYE.
Yeah, okay. Where are we? Okay, okay. We're down 1K. The low right there was 48. It was hard to take that false halt down though. It just looked a little, dicey. Worked out in the end. Okay. Give us something. And it's so volatile that those smaller trades are not really available. Yeah. Mm, mm. This is not gonna be easy. It's never easy. This one I think is gonna be a little tricky. And okay. Alright, sizing down. Sizing down. I'm gonna have to wait for something else. This stock here, it's kind of the volatility is getting the better of me. Not good. Okay, bringing out the chair. Let's see. The halt is at 81.
BDMD.
Just watching at the tape, watching at the level 2, watching at the level 2, watching at the tape. Just trying to get a better sense of the price action. Got smaller size too. Stuff with the fills too. 67, oh, 76, 77. One. Can I see 85? No, not quite. Best if our 5-minute candle isn't too weak here. This candle already has high volume. 63.
FLYE. OPTN.
Time. 1 minute. I don't know. Looking kind of dicey here, but we'll see. We have been seeing false halts down though, so I wonder if we might see it again here. 58. Nah, it looks like this one might get locked in.
ONCO.
See how the chart doesn't look good here. So we'll have to wait to try and get a strong stock. We're red almost everything here. Yesterday we did get off to a fast start, but then it got choppy, and we didn't end up making anything till like 10:50. So we definitely got to be patient.
ITP.
Today's the kind of day to keep that high mental capital.
BREN.
My mic is not muted. I thought it was. I apologize. I've been like coughing all day. Still battling the cold. I got this garlic, turmeric And what else is in there? Lemon, or is it lime? I think lime and something else.
ABTS.
That mix is crazy, man. Say you have to post in P&L, brother. It's giving me FOMO here. So I have to, you know what? Wrong chat, brother. No, he's not giving me FOMO, but he's gonna give somebody else FOMO. You're gonna need water and this chair. The pastor does not feel FOMO. FOMO is an excuse. And we are beyond excuses. Okay. Wow, this thing curled up and then just CRKN here. I thought could have filled the gap in this area. Man, I tell you, these stocks. So it came all the way up here just to reject. And hard rejection too. Man, just brutal. You think this would be a place where short sellers might be a little wary, maybe cover, start to unwind, get out of the trade early, stock then keeps going. What?
ONCO. BREA. BERA. BREA.
BREA perhaps.
ABTF.
ONCO, red to green. If there's an early pullback, you know, we could see something, but here's the halt up. Actually, not a bad place for the halt up either. Hopefully gets locked in. I'm surprised as to how strong this was here.
ONC.
Like, look at this, right? Look at the volume on this here, on the 5. Why didn't that work? The volume here on the 5 going down versus the volume on this red to green candle. Granted, okay, this was on a resumption, but even on the candle going up, the volume here is half the volume we had going down, which is usually not the case, right? Usually it's the inverse. It's the opposite. You have to look at the 5-minute chart to see it though. So I guess this one is the strong one and trapping short sellers, right? I gotta get a rhythm, man. I couldn't do anything. Gotta get a rhythm with it and take it from there. So the key will be to get a good resumption trade and try to fall in sync. Spartan, some internet trouble. That's tough to hear, man, but maybe the cell phone. Some people try to sell in like the cell phone, stuff like that. Maybe it could help. His internet and his own. Okay, the provider that he's using for home is also his cellular internet provider, and once one go out, the other one go out. That doesn't sound good. He needs to get a backup phone or something with a different provider. That's too risky, brother. APM back at 540. 31.17. $31.17 for BREA. The volume is a little lighter on this one, so yeah, just 2K shares for me.
BREA.
Taking the dip. Oh, false halt, false halt. Oh, it did false halt. Risky business. Too risky. Maybe the volume is too light. Yep, to the depths it goes. Halting down. Let's check out OMCO. BTCT.
BREA.
56 seconds to resumption. I gotta buy back these glasses in black, man. I hate these clear glasses. This is the blue. I use these blue light glasses because my screens are like just beaming the blue light. And I could put on a yellow tint on the screen, but when I do that, it feels like I'm going to sleep. So the solution I came up with is just to wear these glasses. I should call them shades, really. Protect the blue light. Ten seconds on ONCO. 186.
ONC.
Hatch size had have been back to flat already or green. Can I do it a third time though? 94 is the halt up. Oh, dang. I didn't notice the halt level moved up. Or I could have bought right away, but 203, 202, 203 to halt up. Oh my gosh. Man, it's just so fast. Moving at the speed of light. And then if it does collapse and you get that high fill, you're done. Loss is like twice as big. That was an atrocious fill there as well. So we gotta just be quick, maybe some limit orders and see how it does. Stock is not bad. Stock is not bad. I definitely feel like I could have done a better job to this point. $13 to halt up. There's a seller at 02, small seller.
BREA.
Oh wow, that's good. This is just gonna go all the way. No, perhaps not. That was a pretty aggressive red to green. Like that was pretty good. Somebody must have bought up big. Quick. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 That was a little bit bigger than I would have expected there. Luckily it bounced up, got out with a small loss there. To 11. The halt is now at 15 or so. Low. Five-minute chart is looking okay. We do have bigger red candles on the do have bigger red candles for high day volume, but we'll see if it does end up holding up the lows of the consolidation. So far, so good, and I'm missing all the dips. Not great. Terrible fill there. Titanic. I think I might need to take a break and come back later. I think I might have to take a break. And there's another bottoming wick. Anyhow, that's okay. I don't think I'd have took it anyways. Especially with that halt down so close.
BREA.
The good news is that we made back 600 at least, which is, you know, better than nothing. APM. Please, folks. Hold up, hold up, hold up. But does it have what it takes this time? Hmm. This is not bad, but the stock has been a little weaker so far, so it needs to prove strength. And it needs to hold up its levels as it continues to uptrend here in this area. Okay. All right. That meant nothing, but okay. Looking at the tape, level 2. Looking at the price action. Okay. All right. Oh, mother. Oh, you mother lover, you. Damn, this stock, boy. The good news is that it didn't sell off. It's still here. Son of a gun. Bro. Bro. At least I didn't go with massive size because I almost did. What's on the other side of that trade is a move to 650. Instead, it drops to 580 or 560. Yeah, this is done. Alright, I'm gonna watch the panic flush. Come on, come on, give it to me. Flush down to the depths. This freaking thing fooled me once, twice, 3 times, man. Fooled me once, fooled me twice. 3 times. Why did I think this time would have been any different? You know, I should have waited. I should have waited for some green. I should have waited for some green right here. Let's see this trade. I'm glad. I did sell fast, but I'm glad to have this because if I got filled down there at 60, man, that'd have been a 1K loss pretty easily. I would have lost like 1200 if I'd gotten filled down there. So in at 6, out at 94, which isn't bad. Okay, I think this might not be a bad place for me to take the break. Okay, hold on. BDMD. Hold on. BDMD. Let me check out this one here. High is at 70. I'm gonna take a starter here. What's the low? 15, dang. Low's at 15. Crap. Late. BDMD.
BREA.
Does it have what it takes for a new high? This one definitely has a range to it, that's for sure. Do we have what it takes to get over 70? Just fighting here. There's a new candle. So I'll have to watch out for that in 5-minute pullback. Oh man. Okay, anyhow, that's okay. Check, check. Okay, just waiting. SF, what's up? Screen is out. Try leaving the chat and rejoining. 35.
ONCO.
Are we getting tighter in the move? That's what's happening. All right, I gotta lock in here. Gotta lock in. Missing trades. Oh yeah, I missed that. Can we try again? I got filled 62. Quite brutal. Over 5, over 5, over 5.
AMOD.
Come on. Why are we seeing so much early resistance here? Gonna try again. I'm gonna ease off and give it time. And of course I ease off, it goes. It's definitely choppy though. 18 for highs. Well, that was just that was so late. That was a lame move. That was a lame move, man. What I had to do was just hold the trade though. Like just from like 70 or lower, just hold. Hold for 3 minutes, 2 minutes. That was the only thing I could have did better there. Or differently. Halting up 86.
BDND.
Is everybody having this issue? Can anybody see the screen? Big Steve, can you see the screen? I can leave and rejoin. Alright, I'll just leave and rejoin. Alright, hopefully that's good. The stream took a vacation or something. Okay, alright. We're in a good position here. It's still early in this move. 788. So 442 was the 200 EMA. 442. Now room to 788. I do want to take a look at this on E-Trade just to double check to see. Yeah, it looks like 788 is all-time highs. So 59 and 21 seconds for resumption. It's been a slow day to this point. We got to get something going. It's getting late. If not, maybe we have to shut it down and just come back next time.
OMCO.
Yeah, Patrick, man. You know how it is, man. You know how it is, Patrick. You can't blink. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up, by the way. And if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Hopefully we can see something here, because, you know, we got to get it going. Right now we're red on the day. We're red $392.
AMOD.
We gotta pick up the pace. We gotta pick up the pace. 2 minutes to resumption. NCI is being mentioned. I can check it that one. Yeah, I mean, go from 88 going up, not bad. We got a minute and 10 seconds to resumption. Can we get a good dip and rip? If we get a good dip and rip, we can do, you know, we can do well here. FLYE. All right, we got about 10 seconds. BDMD 586. Here we go.
BDMD.
Okay. Dip.
BDMD.
Again.
WOK.
Oh, wow. I got filled above the ask price, bro.
BDMD.
Now they're being trifling. Let's ease off. Let's ease off just a little bit. This thing is extended after all. Gotta be wary of the pullback. It's a high ass ad. But I'll go for it anyways.
FLYE.
Come on, KB. KB. Holding 500 shares. Why did I should never have sold that position. That's nonsense. Come on, man. Bro, when am I gonna learn? Ah, my risk was 20 cents there. There's no reason to even think about selling it. Jesus Christ. Gotta be better, man.
FLYE will resume at 11 hours 5 minutes and 52
Got to
seconds.
be just a little bit better.
PH.
We can do this, but we have to think quickly and make the right decisions.
NCI.
BTCN.
Now I play the waiting game. Unless it takes me into oblivion.
ELPW.
See, that pullback was kind of low. So I didn't get sized there, so I'm going to have to try to add back somewhere. Oh, that's brutal. Damn. $600. And that was the add back. I missed it. Thinking it wasn't going to dip. Not patient enough. Fills are just so brutal, man. I might need to size down. I think I'm going to size down. That's a false breakout? False breakout? Perhaps. It didn't sell off all the way, so maybe, you know. High fill. SF, I should be up 10K, man, but I'm not where I need to be skill-wise. I gotta up my game more. It would seem I have a skill problem.
AMIX.
Discipline and focus. Come on, give us something.
SQQQ.
Unless we hold high, and this is like a shit. Let's not do this. It's like I'm chasing it here. Let's just wait.
FLYE may resume in less than a minute.
As long as it's not a catastrophic drop, it's kind of gonna get stopped out. Damn, it was a 62. So I kind of bought too high still, unless I would have went up to 3-4K shares, but man, got chopped out there. Oh, that would have been a nice trade to catch, man.
ERAW.
Pullback is bigger than I expected there, even with the smaller size. I mean, we do have a new 5-minute candle, so you always gotta watch out for the 5-minute pullback here.
FLYE.
Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. What I gotta do, if it does give the 5-minute pullback, I gotta try not to lose too much. Because, I get stopped out, of course.
ABBD.
And if it does give the breakout, I gotta be ready to scalp it, because I'm not gonna be in if it just goes, right? Okay. Honestly, I could just use 1,000 shares here. I'm not even going to go up or down in size. I'm just going to just stick to this for now until it proves to me what it wants to do here. So I'm going to play it a little on the softer side.
SQQQ.
Big Steve. Big Steve. Oh shit, it's going. I sold. Mother lover. Dip for me, dip. Big Steve, I'm going for it.
BDMD.
Damn, I'm gonna lose big. I lost at least $1,000 on that trade. It's still fighting. And damn, man, that could have been so much better. But I like E for effort. It's a false breakout. That's what really happened there. And I have 788 as resistance. So perhaps this is a double top on the daily chart that we will not be able to overcome. It's still early though, so it can try again, but you know, we got to be careful. I don't think that that's coincidence that we hit the exact price. Low. Okay.
WOK.
Dang. Gotta be so fast. Missed my trade.
HWH.
Shoot. It's kind of high on this pullback. Yeah, no fill right there. Dang, man.
WOK.
That sucks. We're right up at the resistance.
DMD.
Take it, and this time it drops, of course. Lovely, lovely. The one time I go out of the 4 times. Well, that's what I should have did the first 3 times. You just mark it in right there, but I was trying to wait for a little lower on the bids, but just couldn't get it. So the low right there, 7. We definitely have a huge range, right?
EHH.
Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Hmm. That ad might have been a little early
And TRB.
because this is definitely a 5-minute pullback. Oh. El Pastor. El Pastor having trouble. What was my highs? I don't know. I know I took some bigger losses because I did try size at one point. The stock is known for having crazy range, so you know even this could be high, like way high.
LYE. CLRO.
$69 is saying the low. Got blazed. Oh, I gave back way more than I would have liked here.
RELI.
Maybe it's probably the backside too with this type of freaking pullback here off this high. Son of a gun.
FLYE.
I don't love that I lost so much money, man. I just wasn't up like $4 grand on this thing. Have no choice but to walk away now.
WLDS. NCI.
ONCO.
We had it and we fumbled it. We lost it all. We lost it all.
GDHG.
Setup wise, the stock still looks good. I mean, I'll stick around a little bit, but we'll see if it's able to recover this pullback. And I'm selling at the bottom here where I should have been, in theory buying, but my analysis was way off. I knew we felt too high up here. This was just too high.
ONCO halted.
But
ONCO will resume at 11 hours 19 minutes.
I'm thinking like 50, maybe mid to low 40s. We had 13. So I stood no chance, even with my small size. $1,000 loss. Yep, if you bought the panic flush in the right place, here's a nice bounce for you.
T2XR. TMDX.
And what was our new high? I should have expected this because at the end of the day, we only had a new high by 10 to 15 cents. And that was already our range. So why did I overlook that? I have no idea. We already have this established consolidation. I'm buying up here. Why am I buying this so high? So the good news is that it's back up. Bad news is that I'm not in at $6. If it gives an early pullback, it needs to not go back to $6. Because then I will lose again. Ay, ay, ay. This market, man. Okay, time to lock in. Easy come, easy go. Part of the deal. The swings is part of the deal. Big boy size, big boy responsibilities. Nothing to complain about. 18 for the high of this move. 18.
NCI. APM.
Bro, imagine how good, if you anticipated that drop, imagine how good that trade is, man. Like, it's so extended going down there that you can take a little bit more size even with the starter positions, 4K size, and just, hey, let's see what it does. Scaling out half right here, just holding.
May resume in less than a minute.
I probably would have sold more than half full.
NCI. CLRO halted. CLRO will resume at 11 hours 22 minutes and 45 seconds. ONCL may resume in less than a minute.
NCI is pushing up.
NCI.
MHLD.
If it goes back to 6, I'm going to lose again. And I got a high fill there. That low is 25, man.
FLY8.
Well, I guess it's a fair fill. It's not really a high fill. It's a fair fill. I was prepared to just take that loss, that 50-cent loss again. That would have been brutal. Slingshotted from 25 back to 60. It does kind of look head and shoulder-ish. Like it could be, I don't know. It's too early to say. Like I still need to sit here and wait, but if this one is anything like the other ones, this is already backside already. Like there is no more high of day coming here. This is like the other stocks. But maybe this could be the one to, prove to us that the market is irrationally strong. And this stock proved to me that it can be irrationally strong, is the question here. We're asking for a lot, but this is the stock market after all, where anything is possible.
SQQQ.
Even a stock going from $2 to 2,500. HKD. What's it for this to go to $10 today? Nothing.
ADIL.
But that's hopeful, and that's fine. But I'm gonna still stay reactive. If it does nothing but sell off, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for that to never happen if it doesn't come, We still got to be real here with ourselves. So let's do what's necessary to ensure success by doing all the right things.
NCI.
Some small differences though, and we probably would have been up like 6,000, like just some small difference. I mean, it's just, that's what trading is, right? Again, inches is what it comes down to. Is this going to go out down to low of day? Don't you do it to me. Hold up your key levels. I'm gonna stay. Maybe I'm getting too fearful here. It's gonna say I'm gonna stay small size. So I could have added there. I didn't add. Thinking too much about if it flushes down for another 50-cent loss. So the fear is getting to me here.
Column halted. HOLO will resume at 11 hours 26 minutes and 29 seconds.
I'm a big Star Wars fan, right? So I watch these shows and they talk about fear and how it clouds your judgment. as a warrior.
CLRO.
If I live in fear, how can I accomplish any of my dreams? If I let fear dictate my decisions, I might as well shut down my computer right now and never come back. What I have to do is this Titanics, it means nothing, right? That's what it's all about. I just cut the trade and that's it. Not personal. Nothing to fear. In fact, if this stock goes to zero, I have nothing to fear. I'll lose 6 grand. It's nothing. Right? So there's my stop. And I'm out of the trade. Nothing to fear. Now what I can watch for is the next setup if it comes. Was that so hard to do? Why was I fearful? What? Titanic for me here. Titanic.
TCT.
Oh, that's too early. Damn, I'm too early on that. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. 56? 56? Yeah, 56. Alright, okay. Well, E for effort on this one. It just, man, trading, man, I tell you. You gotta really be nice. You gotta be good, or else, you know, you're not gonna be where you want to be. But again, if this stock is like any of the other ones, it's already backside, right? So this is done. I'm gonna leave. Where am I at on this day?
NCI halted. NCI will resume at
Man,
9
it's
hours,
3
20
hours for $100, man. Now I'm, can't be upset. Can't think about anything. Just it's okay. It is what it is. The thoughts that are going through my head, it's like, only if I had known, I could have just left when I was up 3K. But that's fantasy. And when you think like that, it leads to frustration and like disappointment and all that nonsense, right? At the end of the day, I gave myself a chance, and if things continued well, I could have been up 10 grand, because that's how it happens on the days where you get the other side of the trades. If not, you're not going to get those extraordinary days. So all part of the deal. Trading is hard, ladies and gentlemen. Trading is risky. And I think on that stock, I fell victim to not properly analyzing how big the range is to the downside. Like even just now on that panic flush, I knew it's coming. I knew it was coming. But the moment it's below the whole dollar, I'm trying to take it, knowing that this one has been a stock that's given like that, excessive drop before the bounce. So it's like, yeah, the moment I'm in, I'm kind of thinking, I second guessed it a little bit because I'm like, man, this might be early. Why am I buying it so quick, so fast here? Knowing that it's been bigger drops first and then the bounce. So what was that from? I bought at 80. I bought at 580. We went to a low 550 before bouncing. It's like just too soon, knowing the personality of the stock. So mistakes like that will definitely cost you.
CTXR.
Big Steve, I hope you had a better held on to your gains there better than I did, man. So 29 and 14 seconds there for NCI. Bro, Ross is nice, man. Ross is. There's only a few people that I respect that's doing this thing. Though. Ross is nice, bro. I would never be surprised if Ross is up 100 grand on any day.
NCI may resume in less than a minute.
27, 23. I respect the guys in our community, of course. All the traders here, the other mentors. the outside communities, there's just a few people that I respect. And these are only people who are beyond a doubt transparent and real traders. Anybody who's a transparent trader, I respect. Even if they're not green, right? Because we understand you start off, it's all about learning and growing. But the people who are just like lying and just putting on this act and know nothing about what they're doing, and just that stuff is like a plague in this field, man. In this financial space.
CTXR.
We got 20 seconds to resumption. Oh, man. I gotta look back and see how I gave back so much money. Figure out how to eliminate it. Here we go, resumption, NCI. 141. Looks like it might be 10 minutes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check right now. I'm gonna check the archive right now. I think I'm done. I'm gonna walk away. I could come back later, but I think I'm finished.
WLDS.
So flat day, we're green just $100.
CTXR.
With where we probably were up about 2K at the highs. Oh yeah, SF. I would have missed that completely then. I'd have missed that. Yep, 3 and 5 is 8. I said 29-14. This is what happens when you drop out of school, man. You're in the slums. BDMD. I mean, it's a good. Well, I mean, you can't deny this kind of red to green here. But does it have what it takes to get over this level here up top if we do keep going? If I'm to start trading this, I have to watch it now because I need to be buying this pullback. Dang. Low 30. High 01.
FPA1.
MAR.
I'm gonna take a starter. A reals baby starter here. Alright, if I learn from my mistakes, this stock goes up again here, there's no excuse as to why we cannot make money and retain it. Challenge is easily accepted here. More than accepted.
NCI may resume in less than a minute.
I shall prevail. Big Steve, allow me to have this dance here, man. Time to get cooking. But of course, if the stock wants to complete a red to green, right? If it doesn't, then
Marks halted.
I'll be at the mercy of the seas.
36 minutes and 48 seconds.
HOLO.
All right, let's see. Who's playing music back there, man? What's this?
VSTM.
Is that coming on the mic? Okay, I don't think it's coming on the mic.
HOLO. NCR.
Over 30. It didn't take it. There's 38. Okay, I missed a move. I saw it, but I wasn't convinced for the entry. Come on. Is there a hidden buyer here? Still small size. Not going to be too aggressive. Just in case it tries to get me here. Again, this one is known for its antics. Bounce. Bounce, or I'm cutting this trade. Oh my god. It is known for its antics. I'm gonna get demolished. Okay, I think it's time to shut it down. You know what? I wasn't focused on that stock, or maybe I could have gotten that trade because it did resume lower in a pretty bullish state. I didn't really look at everything. Yeah, that's a great trade, SF. Way to go, man. MMU Edge, was that 23? Is that Edge 23, I think? Alt resumptions. SF held it down for us on that one. Man, what a day, what a day. Well, this is why I show up to trade, though. I mean, despite it not going exactly how I would have wanted it to, the opportunities is what's really important here. Chance to get myself, the chance to give myself, you know, how do I want to word this? The chance to do well, the chance to be my best self, and then also be rewarded monetarily, right? Financially. And today was a difficult day, tricky. I still have to go back and see how I lost this 3 grand because I, you know, felt like I was managing risk fairly well. But sometimes just a few mistakes will do it to you. We did have this big sequence going up that we were not able to properly capture, or else we could have pulled away so much that going back to flat would have been impossible. Kind of didn't get this sequence. That trade where I was saying Big Steve, whatever, is a key trade that you will usually come, but now the stock just has to do its thing and then go back to the highs. I mean, big size, and then I probably had a high full too, and then nothing happens, it comes down. $38, $37.
ONCO.
That trade would have been like a nice 2K trade as well, plus whatever continuation.
VSTM.
If it would have went again.
ONCO will resume at 11 hours 41 minutes and 32 seconds. VSTM. HOLO may resume in less than a minute.
Did he post that in the chat or something? Well, do we have time? Okay, we have a little bit of time. Let me see. No, I don't think he did.
NCI may resume in less than a minute. STM.
All right, ONCO. All right, I think between all these resumptions, we probably could get ourselves up to 1K here. I think it's possible. We got this. And then BDMD, I'm going to still keep an eye on. 38, 37. We got about 20 seconds.
HOL.
NCI.
The STM.
NCI, we're at 138. Here we go.
NCI.
The STM.
Well, that was kind of close, boy. That would have been, if that had halted down.
HOL.
NCI.
Dip, 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 dip for Pastor. I chased it, and we're not getting that halt up. We didn't quite get the dip. High fill right there.
The STM.
Ah, see, if I get filled lower, there's no way I sell that position there, man. I get the full 10 cents. Would have been lovely. Ah, damn. This right here alone could have gave me 1K, man. Nice, nice, lovely. Beautiful move, I will say. Beautiful move.
HOL will resume at 11 hours 43 minutes and 55 seconds. Using this one. NCI.
ONCO
NCI.
will be at 41.32. Man, that was pretty good, NCI. That was pretty good. That was solid.
XY.
You know what? I'm gonna trade the resumption again because the trend has also been stocks between 1 and 2. I've been halting up and just keep going, right? They're just going up to like 220 before they stop, so I'm just gonna keep trading it. Following the trend.
NCI halted. NCI will resume at 11 hours 45 minutes and 4 seconds. MARX may resume in less than a minute.
I mean, I see some conversations there about why traders lose. There are various reasons. Both of you guys are right so far. Those both,
YSXT.
those statements are both true. There was also a day where I sneezed and lost money too. Right? There's different reasons. So here we go. 197.
ONCO.
Okay. Dip, dip, dippity dip, dippity dip, dip, dip. MMU Edge 23, man. There it is on full display.
YSXT halted. YSXT will resume at 11 hours 46 minutes and 12 seconds.
MARX.
Here we see the false halt. MMU Edge 30.
ONCO.
Again, BDMD is still stuck to, keep an eye on, keep it on a chart. It could still do something here. We're halfway to our goal of 1K. Halfway. Damn, boy, this fills on the ask. Never easy to deal with when spreads open up like that.
ONCO halted. ONCO will resume
Oh,
in
yeah,
11 hours,
I
47
knew,
minutes and 12
that dip would have been good, but
HOLO may resume in less
in
than
too
a minute.
high. VDMD. I might miss the other one too. Let's see. What's the resumption time? 45? 45:04. Full retracement. Oh my god. What? Oh, now I'm back at $0 again to my goal, man. Oh, I'm gonna trade that resumption, but come on.
VDMD.
Dude, that was freaking crazy. This thing no bottom.
NCI will
Okay,
resume in less than a minute.
NCI. Oh man, 3K to red. Now that's something. And if I could have one superpower, it would just be to read the future. That's it. And not for years necessarily, but 1 minute into the future, have it be related to the stock market. I don't need to see the future for anything else. Just give me 1 minute into the future in the stock market. I'd never have a losing trade again.
VDMD halted. VDMD will resume at 11 hours 49 minutes and 6 seconds.
Here's resumption.
NCI.
Mm,
YSXT may resume in less than a minute.
damn.
NCI.
The stock has been good, man. Definitely underperformed. Bit of a higher fill, churning. It did come up though. Let's see. Chop here. You really gotta avoid the halts down though if it comes, you know. And there it is. It kind of underperformed on this. My size is too small. Okay, I'm interested in BDMD resumption, and then I think that's it. Well, it's gonna be a flat day for me at this point.
NCI halted. NCI will resume at 11 hours 51 minutes and 27 seconds.
ONCO.
All right, this resumption I think is gonna be my last trade of the day, and then that's it. We're at 524. Resumption is gonna be at 906. 4906. 4906. Red day recap, man. Wow.
HOL may resume in less than a
After
minute.
all that. Unbelievable. I gotta see what I can do into this new year because
EDMD may resume in less than a minute.
losing back, like giving back on these stock. Yesterday, for example, we touched that other one. Right away, we read like 1700 and like 3 trades. Like, I gotta figure out something to do differently to help with some of the losses. But you know, you think about it on that side of things, but then the other side is that, especially with size, sometimes you really just can't avoid it. You know, and there might not even be anything to do differently. Just gotta roll with the punches. But we'll see. We'll rewatch this one and. Okay, BDMD coming up. 524. Here we go.
BDMD.
Okay, interesting resumption.
KPT.
Why did it resume like that? That's gonna somewhat throw off the trade a little bit here. Got a fair fill there. Do I want to try it again? Probably not. I'll wait for a lower entry this time.
ONCO.
That was a good bounce though, right? And if you had size early, because 30 was early, but if you were willing to take the risk, and that turned out to be a pretty good trade.
ONCO halted. ONCO will resume at 11 hours.
I got
54
filled
minutes and
81,
44
which would have been
seconds.
way too low. Well, flat day.
YSXT may resume in less than a minute.
Let's see what it does.
NCI may resume in less than a minute.
All right. Just feels like a day to be up at least 3K, you know, 2K. But part of the deal. All right, I think I'm going to shut it down. It's 11:50. It's been a good one. There's been some decent trading here. Just a quick reminder that trading is risky. Trading is volatile. I would not recommend using a big account unless you are seasoned and experienced.
YSXT.
You know, it's best to go slow first. There's always a learning curve in every career, every business, every job. It's why there are orientations and classes and examinations so that you can prove you can one you can study, and then two you can prove you understand the material. Trading is no different. If you're new and you're listening, don't worry about who you heard made money on GameStop and Bitcoin and AMC. Just know that this field is like any other field in the sense that you have to be educated, you know, in order to learn. And you have to be specialized in some sense, right? In terms of like a concentration, because there's different strategies, different ways to trade. You know, there's investing, swing trading, day trading. Some people trade options, futures, right? There's different types of trading that goes on, but the key is to lock in on something. And usually, or not usually, but the smart thing to do is to make sure whoever you're following is credible, right? That's the biggest thing, transparency. Whether it's this strategy or different strategy, transparency is your best friend. Do not follow somebody that is not obviously transparent, because then you don't even know if what they're doing is working, and then you're just wasting time, right? Time, energy, attention, money, everything. So I hope you guys do appreciate the raw trading here, raw emotions, frustrations, good times, bad times, big wins, big losses. We do it live. Let me turn off this thing. Hold up. There we go. We do it live. We do it live because, you know, I could easily sit here and just trade without any YouTube. But we do it live. We're not afraid of coming and putting it all out here in front of the world to see. All 500 people to see. And then the other 2,000 people that will watch it after it's been recorded. And it being on YouTube for any single person in the world to see. We have no shame, no embarrassment, no none of that garbage. Just us in the market. And we understand that what we're doing here is risky, it's difficult, it's hard. And we keep it real with the people. And so next year is going to be another year of us keeping it real. We do it live. We'll do it live, man. Yeah, you know, you gotta stay motivated and positive. You can't let the red trades get to you. We can, and by the way, it's being that's the last day of the year, we can import the trader view and kind of just do like a quick 5-minute review. And then we'll actually do a full-on review video over the weekend. Let's see. And where do I need to import from? Let's log in.
ONCO.
I gotta import from the 23rd. I think today too, there's that period where I really couldn't get anything going for like 20 minutes. Trying to find a strong stock. Let me switch back to the regular screen here. We're trying to find a strong stock and just couldn't really get anything going. Shout out to Don Juan, man, longtime supporter of the channel. Don Juan, don't worry, man, we see you. Always here in the building. ONCO sold off hard. A bit of a double top there. BDMD. Short seller's dream. Once it does end up getting to that high point. Remember at that point where I said, hey, if this is like any other stock this week, this is already backside. And yeah. Trader view, you have to click so many buttons now just to get something done. And I know how it must sound complaining while clicking buttons, but it's the functionality. Like in the query for the months and dates, let's just say for the dates, you select the range that you want, you still have to click that small check mark in the side. Like, why? Why add an extra step to it? Takes away from how smooth the platforms could be.
YSXT.
It's like one Thinkorswim acts for that confirmation when you don't have auto send. Are you sure you want this date range? Well, I just entered it, man. Come on. Nothing's at stake here for you to have a 2-click, like a 2-step verification. VSTM, lighter volume. Not gonna touch it. Your import was complete, however, duplicate. So I didn't do this thing properly. Hold on. Export to file, save, import. So I didn't do it at all the right way. Hold on. Import trades.
NCI.
Let me see how the chat room. I'm gonna check the chat room. How did the chat room do?
LSA.
We'll check out. I'm gonna stop streaming here in the chat. Hold on. You can jump down into Gen 1 too in a bit. We'll check out the chat room. See how the chat room did. Or maybe, well, I think it's, well, yeah, I'll share, what I'll do, I'll share this screen here. Screen number 1. That way, those of you who are in here, at least you don't have to come over on YouTube to see the yearly stats. How far up do we need to go? Yesterday. Today, 5 a.m. MNQ, way to go. You know, shout out to the team, man. A lot of traders did well. Shout out to the team. Ken, shout out to you. Way to go, way to go. Heading in the right direction. That's all that matters. Nice day on the 13th, too. Zay in the building. We got so many people doing well, man. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the traders. .net, Kersey, Big Steve. Not his best month, but, you know, still got it done despite the red days. And doing a lot of damage on week number 3. Big Steve getting it done. Trevo. Or Trev, yeah. Trev, lowering size. Lowering size. Trev, lowering size into 20. So, yeah, check out some of the archives and go through. Something that's good to do is to go through the screen recordings. Check out the archives. Check out your own archives, and you know, look back at mine's, Tim's, Marcelo's, and you know, look at your own and see, you know, the differences in the trading there. See some of the areas that you maybe need to improve on. You know, things like that can help you to get to where you have to be. Trevor. Shay, shout out to Shay, getting it done. Dan, small red today. Let's see here. 11,000. How do you say this name here? I have no idea how to pronounce this. So this is good though. 11 grand. Week 2, a bit of a bigger red day. Someone else had a 5K day on this day, and here's a bigger red day on the same day, right? The fine line. This is what we call the fine line. Dan, they had the red day today, but way to go. Shout out to the team. Kersey, shout out to the team. PR month. It's just okay, it's this month. Okay, way to go, man. December 2024. Oh, way to go for Kersey, man. Getting it done. Big boy things. Trade Bender.
SXT.
Nice. Zay. Nicely done. Process over profits here for Zay. ZH. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Enzo. Process. Mr. Process over profits himself. Come on, man. Talk to us nicely here. All these purple names are my students. You know, I gotta boast and brag here. I'm being very humble about how I'm talking right now, but I'm feeling pretty happy here. Hollis, nice day. Way to go. The trades, locking it in with some nice, sweet, big gains. Beautiful consistency too as well, through and through, throughout the month. Way to go. And you know, this shows you that sometimes, because what we're seeing here is like a lot of smaller days adding up, like the base hits. Biggest green day here, 5K. You know, sometimes just that consistency gets you, you know, a nice month, right? 32,000, a lot of money. And you know, we're not seeing anything crazy per se, right? Because some of the guys, you'll see some crazy numbers. So this is beautiful to see, man. Red days, well managed. Way to go. Way to go for the team. Year to date, 209, 210,000. D trades, man. Grandpa John, process over profits, and into the new year coming with the size. This is impressive. This is what it's all about. Process over profits. Prove that the strategy is available via the course. Go through the course and then now prove that you understand the material. This right here is essentially your exam. 3 months of trading with small size, 1 to 20 shares. Prove to us and to yourself that you understood the material. Why just come into trading and then go 10K size? You didn't even go through a course or anything. This doesn't make sense. Right? There's a way to do things here in this place, right? Mr. Man, way to go. Robert, shout out to you. Mr. 1K a day, Robert. Let's see. Danny, nicely done. Jackson, 72,000. Shout out to Jackson, man. One of the star students here in MMU, and $300,000 on the year. If you guys haven't seen the interview with Jackson, be sure to check him out. Jackson, one of our star students. All of our students are stars, but you know, he's definitely accelerated and excelled tremendously in his trading. Here's the interview right here for those of you who've never seen it. I can post the link here, right? Say what's up to our guy Jackson in the building. Let's grab this link, man, so you guys can check this out after the stream is over. This is my chat room. I'll post the link for this. Let me post the link right now. Anybody who wants to join in here, this is the Relentless Trader chat room. Let me send an invite link for you guys. That way you can join. Let's do no limit, never expire, generate link. Boom, there you go. This is the chat room. This is the Discord. Check it out. Join the chat room today. This little comment section on YouTube is not anything serious. The real deal is the chat room. Twin, nice consistency there. Looks like mostly green. Midwest, nice day. I really want to see the yearly calendars. Cool, man. Data mining over the last couple of months, and certain edges having a bigger profit factor. Oh, nice. So some back testing here. Way to go. So, you know, Mr. Cool Man is still in the process, right? Going through everything, taking it slow. Qubit. Gus, big time trader, little red today. And monthly P&L, 72,000, despite today's red day. Yeah, and Gus did really well on some of the penny stocks earlier in the month. Just absolutely killed it. SF seeing a bit of a battle today, but still small green. Way to go. And profits, 9K in gains. Way to go. You know, I think SF did size down at one point. I think I saw SF doing bigger numbers a few months ago. So I think a bit of a size down had happened at one point. And so here are the guys, the other mentors. Marcelo, $6,000 today. And you guys see me saying today was a day to make some money, right? Tim saying highs of 11K. And Tim locking in a nice day as well. Green ONCO primarily. And then Marcelo APM. So the fine line, right? Marcelo 3K APM, Tim minus 3K APM. The fine line. And sometimes it really comes down to where's your focus, right? It looks like he's watching ONCO primarily. And so sometimes you might switch over, you get caught in a bad area, things like that. Save the monsters typing. Let's see what he has for us here. 37th. Come on, man. Save the monster. I have to put the monster next to his name here because this guy is an absolute beast. Was aiming for another 50K day, peak at 47. For him losing 10K off the top, he's washed. Shout out to Save, man, one of the Team House members. You guys can also check out our Team House videos. Every now and again we'll get together. Every now and again we'll get together, right? And we'll meet up. You guys can always check out the Team House videos. If you want to see the guys like Save and Crispy and Beam and some of these guys in person. Actually, in this thumbnail here is a good depiction of the team here, right? You got Marcelo on the left, Save, there's myself, there's Tim, there's Calamity, Crispy. You know, over here we had a little bit more members this trip. You got Dynasty, Minty, Marco is also there. Shout out to Marco, good friend of ours. Yeah, so we'll have to wait a little later for some more P&Ls, but I can pull over my trader view and we can take a look at the year at this point here. Let's see, home. First, let's look at the month. I don't know how I did. How did I do on this beautiful December month? It was a bit of a slow start for me. The 1st to the 31st. Apply, this is what I'm talking about. Once you hit apply, you still have to hit this check mark. Why? Why? Let's come down to the calendar. They had me the first half, I'm not gonna lie, right? The first half of the month for me, straight depths. So, and this is gross. Let's check net. Net, because you know we traded some of those expensive stocks, not expensive stocks, cheaper stocks with expensive rates. If you're trading big size, right? So today, net we're green $18, and well, gross for green $18, net for red 87. So this is a day you can see I traded some fair amount of volume, and my green is not enough to withhold it. But anyhows, yeah, I had some bigger red early. So 2800, you know, I had some red days, man. 2800 and 2400. These two in particular, tougher days. You know, just couldn't get it done. But week 3, we were able to pick it up a little bit, and you know, got ourselves back to the positives, right? Because we started green, then went flat, got back to green, pushed a little higher, and you know, finished out the month fairly strong. So it was a good month overall, but definitely, you know, these 2 days here in particular, I don't like to see. But yeah, let's look at the entire year. So that was not bad. You know, decent month. The Pastor, right around my daily average here, 47%. But this is the stat that's most, you know, ridiculous here. Watch this, right? So on the month, I made 242,000 and I lost 214,000 of it. This just goes to show you how much money passes through our accounts. And this is so poor. Like the what I retain from this, like if you just say, hey, 27K in a month, we think to ourselves immediately, wow, that's great. But then just to see the real potential, to see what could really be done, man. And with higher efficiency, perhaps, you know, can we make 200K and retain, you know, maybe 60,000 of it? The losses are a little less. Our accuracy is a little higher, right? Biggest drawdown, $8,000 drawdown. From the highs of 7K to lows of 300. And at the 17th, we were flat on the month. It's like, yeah, this is a botch punt to end the year. And the momentum was decent in here, but you know, sometimes it's just tricky. And then we finally got things going here to end it off. These are some wild numbers here, man. This is insane stuff. Like, can we be more efficient? The numbers now are like great, but still, we need to be better to get to the next levels. So, you know, over this weekend, for sure, we're gonna sit down and do some planning. Win-loss versus days. On our 12 green days, we made 41,000. In our 9 red days, we lost 13,000. Average green day is 3,400. Average red day, 1,400. Not bad when you look at it in this way. Average daily gain is at 3 million. Average daily volume, rather. On green days, 3 million. Average daily volume on red days, just 1 million. So I'm definitely trading less on these days, which is good. But my accuracy is so poor is what really causes me to be red. Anyhow, calendar. Let's wipe this. And let's just look up at this year. What are the numbers for El Pastor on the year? 310 net, not bad. And what's gross? 330, 310, 20,000 in fees. Not that bad. Especially compared to some of these guys. You know, but when you're a high volume trader, you'll pay more fees. But you know, usually if you're trading more, somewhat, you know, you're making more, hopefully at least. So on the year, we made 1.5 million, and we lost 1.2 million of it, for a net gain of 310,000. Can I make 1 million on the year and lose 500K? Or can I, or let's put it like this. Can I make 3 million on a year and lose 1.5 million? Or even 2 million and then green 1 million on the year? Right? Next year we're gonna have to push. Our biggest drawdowns this year, back in May, 9,000. Our biggest drawdown, 9,400. And then recently here in December, 8,000. You gotta lose money along the way, man. It's impossible to just never lose, but I think we can definitely still keep working on being more efficient. Day and time. Looks like Monday was our best day, then followed by Thursday. Tuesday our worst day, surprisingly, by a fair margin too. Friday not so bad. Tuesday, Wednesday, midweek struggled. And I'm surprisingly red at a time frame on the day at 1 p.m. What was going on with me at 1 p.m.? Why was I losing? 6,000 lost at 1 p.m. Well, 7,000 really. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. had it out for me this year. This is like ridiculous. I should never be red at anything. Like, not over the course of a year. No, there's no way. So what this tells me is that I showed up at 1 p.m. What's the count here? Oh no, 750. Well, I was gonna say I showed up in a few days and just, like, you know, red, but this is not good. There's enough of a sample here to be green. Wow. A little disappointing there. February, which was one of the hottest months of the year. November as well. October was our biggest fumble month. This is another month to be up 80K plus, but just disaster, man. This is my worst month in history at this point. Definitely need to go back and study more from that month. Also a month where I took close to the least amount of trades, surprisingly. Was I hesitating? Perhaps. Perhaps. Our smallest month was May. That's where we had that 9K drawdown. We were mostly red, and then, you know, the second half, the first half, they had us for sure. Second half, we pulled it together and did green. Price range below 2 with those penny stocks, we did well. Between 5 and 10, we also did pretty well. Between 2 and 5, not so much. And it does get a little lower between 10 and 2. This next year, one of my aims is going to be for this number here to be equal to or greater than sub 1, let's say sub 2. This range, bro, like stocks like BDMD today, like, well, I guess that's not quite over 10, but this range, with how I'm going to prepare myself this new year, I'm looking forward to this year, this area here dominating. Even 20 and 50, when these stocks get up to 20 bucks and going to 24, back down to 20, up to 23, 3K size, $3 a share, 9K trades. Boom, okay, yeah, we take a 5K loss, no problem. 30K plus 30K in the first 30 minutes of the day with these types of stocks. That's the mindset going into this new year. If not me, who? If not now, when? Right? There is no wall too tall, man. You guys know the words. You guys know the words. And here's proof of our strategy. And not, well, all of this is proof, but here's more proof. 174 winning days versus 78 losing days. And even this is kind of high, right? 78. But we've made 389,000 and lost 78,000. Average green 22 on our green days, right? Average green day 2200, average red day 1K. Volume, average volume on the green days 1.2 million. Average volume on the red day 600,000. 22,000 trades total. Average gain 17 bucks. You do that math, it adds up to about this amount, right? So despite, you know, and this is why when people, like, sometimes people will just comment in the comments and on like the stream and say things, and it's like, bro, like, you know, there's this guy that came a couple weeks ago. It's like, yeah, dude, is okay, just, there's gonna be choppy areas, choppy months. There can be red months even. That's fine. Doesn't matter. The big grand scheme perspective is what's more important. Sizing down is what's important. Reducing the losses is what's important. But if I'm to ever go off rail, you know, God forbid, you guys would know immediately. But it's always controlled trading here. We pride ourselves because we understand what it felt like when we were not in control, and I never want to feel that feeling again. Never. Never want to feel that way again. And so there you have it. We're going to do a full video though, a little longer breakdown on everything, go month by month, stuff like that. And just put a separate video out. I probably could have did it here and just like clip the video, but that's fine. I want to look through everything I can. Last 30 days, as we saw, you know, a little choppy. Last 60 days, a little bit better. The power of trading, man. There is nowhere else I would rather be, even on stretches like this where it's just tough. There is nowhere else that I would rather be, man. And right here in front of the screens, even through the chop. Even through the chop. Still want to show up every day and perform and try to improve and be better. And last 90 days, Bro, I gotta get to Save's level though, man. 50K a day, jeez. The team house guys, man, are so impressive. Tim, Marcelo, Calamity, Crispy, Save. Then you have the students like Spartan and Beam that did came along. Also pretty impressive guys. I mean, just insane, man. The recent trip we had Minty Dynasty. It's been so long since the last team house trip. What happened is that in November I was supposed to go to Vegas and I didn't go, which is why there wasn't a team house per se. I should have did it just for the sake of going out, hanging out, but I didn't want to go to that conference again. It just felt so soon. I know it was going to be pretty similar. But at the end of the day, for the sake of just hanging out, content and stuff like that, I gotta just go through every trip. The next team house trip is coming up into the new year. Into the new year, the next team house trip. But it's been a great year. And where's that area? I think it's in detail. Reports. Was it over? Let's see, reports. Is it an overview? Yeah, overview. This is a good metric to look at here as well, which is performance by year. We've been slowly improving, and this has been our goal the entire time. Progress, right? Can we improve? 2020, we started out and we made 13,000. 2021, 44,000. Back here, I'm still working at Amazon in these 3 years. Still working at the delivery station, the inbound section, sorting about 25,000 packages on my shift for Amazon Flex drivers. The next year, 55. And this is honestly, like, for somebody who's doing like a regular 9-to-5 job, this right here, I started to feel very, like, the confidence of a trader started to come because I'm making my income at Amazon. Granted, it's not no big time salary or nothing, right? I think, but I was doing a lot of overtime. So I think I made like 50 grand or something. And then it's like, I'm living frugally. And so to have at the end of the year more money left over, and it wasn't all of this because we had to pay back our loan, we made some other investments and things, but to just have other cash available. Our credit score has been good since then. So, to like have other cash here sitting, even if it wasn't a lot, even if it was just 10-20 grand, at that time, like, it just felt good to have something outside of the savings that I had from the 9-to-5 job. And so, I started to feel the separation a little bit because I'm coming from the slums. I'm coming from the not zero, but the negatives. I'm right now in this space of me being here. I'm defying gravity. This is like an anomaly for sure. Just think about how hard trading is. The access to the markets is there and available via Robinhood and these things, but to be able to do it like this is unheard of. It's only a few people who are doing it. Like the average person, like the old, what are they, like the boomers in my family, how they see the stock market is like what they see on CNSBC or CNN or whatever in the corner of the screen, or like, is it on my computer here? When you click, like, oh yeah, perfect. And this thing is giving my address. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. I have to make sure. Well, all right, just to be safe, let me just screenshot this. This is what these people are seeing, and their knowledge of the stock market. Here, I'll post it in the chat real quick, and then I'll delete it. This little thing that you see in the corner of your computer screen right here. Right? Here, I'll post it in, let me delete it from here. I'll post it in the main chat. In the day trading section. All the boomers and older people in my family, this is what they see, and just this is the stock market to them, this right here. And for me too, this is what the stock market was for a long time. Like, what the hell is stock? You just hear on the news, hey, stock market crash. It's like when we had this 10% drop recently in SPY. You know, it's like the adults in the family, like the older people, that's kind of what they'll like, you know, hey, I heard market crash. Did you lose all your money today? It's like, man, that stuff is irrelevant to what I do, man. I mean, it has influence for sure. Because, you know, if we're in like a huge recession or depression, small caps will be slower without a doubt. But we're not holding overnight. We're not investing in specifically in day trading. Do we have longer term stuff in portfolios and some of the guys here in the teams, individual stocks, things like that? Yeah, but for day trading, you know, the overall market doesn't really influence us directly. Let's say it does have some influence, but not directly. So, you know, to come across the Ross Cameron video or the Tim Sykes video, to this day I can't remember who it was. One of those two guys. And you know, you start watching YouTube content, and then before you realize, it's like, whoa, trading is a real thing. Trading is real. It's like, can I learn how to do this thing? And you know, I didn't have the money to buy a course coming from the negatives, so I just had to watch free content and, you know, follow what I could follow, trial and error, until slowly but surely we're able to get it done. And what really happened is that I like invented my own strategy. So what happened? I used to trade back when commissions was here. I was practicing and learning how to trade with commissions. My trade style then a little different than how it is now. Commissions went away. I remember the day everything went away. All these stocks, Ameritrade and E-Trade, and you know, all of them, they're down like 40% that day because there's uncertainty as to if the companies can replace the money that they're gonna lose from commissions. And then that's what we start to hear more about order flow and how they can make money from order flow and other things. But man, I tell you, and those companies back then, they all went right back up in like V-shaped recovery after maybe like 2-3 months. They're all back at all-time highs. E-Trade and some of the other companies that are public. Morgan Stanley. I think that I don't know how the own, like here now, this one is Schwab, of course, right? Ameritrade. But yeah, this, you know, we ended up started trading with more frequency, and a lot of it was because of the frustration of holding a position, being green unrealized, it not hitting my target, stopping me out, or even being red, and then it goes back up, and it's like, man, when I'm green unrealized, why don't just now I can just like, why not just sell and then buy back again? And then the hyper scalping was born. Store started to trade more. Yeah, so you know, slowly but surely. Right now, we're still a baby in the game, and it's all about doing the right things with our capital. You know, I don't look at myself as any sort of rich guy. Wealth is my goal. Forget about riches. Right now, we have high active income. For me, it means nothing. It's great. Well, let me not say it like that. It's great. It is great, and it can assist me to get to my goals of wealth. That's what I'm trying to say here. Gotta make sure I sound like, you know, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, not just a crazy person here. But anyhow, so the goal is to become wealthy, and part of that means ownership and assets, which we're still, you know, working towards. At the end of the day, as a trader, no matter how high our income is, there's always risks there's always changes and things that can happen inside the market, outside the market, as well as to us, right? We can always be a little ill or something, or things can happen, right? I can go break my arms tomorrow. If I go skateboarding and break my arms tomorrow, if I can't figure out a way to get my hotkeys into like some foot pedals, what am I gonna have? I'm gonna have to pay somebody to stand up here and say buy, sell or something. Like, but even then, it's gonna maybe too slow, right? If by the time I say hey buy, hey sell, like maybe they're getting high fills, right? That's how delicate our strategies are. So at the end of the day, I have bigger goals, and I love trading. It's a great feel, and that's because it forces us to work on ourselves. It forces us to dig deep and reflect and find ways to be better. And we get rewarded for doing that, which is insane. So next year, we'll see. I think it can be even bigger and better. It will be. Yeah, and the testament of this is just slow and steady, man. For the people who do end up getting big green right away, it's great, right? That stuff is amazing, of course. But the reality is that most people, it's going to be something like this where it's like slow, and maybe it doesn't even go up all the time. Sometimes it can take a dip and then go back up, and the key is progress, slow but surely, slow and steady, and over time, can we improve? So that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Progress. So we'll keep pushing, and we'll look forward to another good year. I'm going to shut it down here, and BDMD, nice red to green for anybody still really watching at it down here. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe. It's been Pastor. It's been RT. It's been a decent day. Flat day today. But it's all good.
HCTI.
We'll catch you guys. Let me see if I'm missing any questions here. Am I missing any questions? Grandpa John, man. Shout out to Grandpa John. 1 minute trader. Sometimes Discord can ask for like a two-step verification for just like security reasons. I think that's what you're referring to. Once Neuralink advances a little more with integration, we'll buy and sell with our minds, utilizing our hotkeys. Man, that would be something else. But it would be tricky because you would have to like your memory bank of like what you want to do in the moment would have to be really good. Actually, I don't actually not. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it should be that hard. Yeah. That'll be, I mean, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Okay, it's 12:30, it's lunchtime. The 390 rule does not exist anymore. I think that was a TD Ameritrade thing because I don't think any of the guys are I haven't seen anybody mention anything in so long. I don't think Schwab enforces that stuff. I forget how you even check how many orders you have, but anyhows. What? You should, wait, hold up. 1 minute trader. Make sure you're not talking to a fake Relentless trader account. That's the first thing. If you're signing up for a Discord account, That's between you and Discord. I would never need your email or password. Hold on, let me read this again. It says have my email. Wait, what? Yeah, like just make sure, just be careful, okay? I'm not sure what you're saying completely, but just be careful with fake accounts. There are fake Relentless Trader accounts in Discord, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. But if you're signing up for a Discord account, it's between you and Discord. I can check your account here on the side just to see, because the Discord, just keep in mind, the Discord is also not free. Just maybe that's what you're encountering. Let me see. Discord is not free. The Discord used to be free like 2 years ago, but we switched over. Yeah, it's saying that you're not a part of the server at all. Let me see. Message requests. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing your name as a part of the server. So check out the invite link that I sent again, and then, I mean, it should work. Should work. El Pastor, man, too nice day. Today should have been a nice day too, man, to continue this nice hot streak here, but all good in the neighborhood. See right here, be careful of fake accounts. Warning, be careful of fake accounts. Guys, be sure to check out the success stories 2 years ago. Jeez. We gotta do some updates to this Momo Pro stuff. Alright, that'll do it. Let me pull this over here. I'll need it later. And that's been a good day. It's been a good one. So for those of you on YouTube, and by the way, I mean, I haven't even mentioned the course today. It's a good time to mention the course. If you are new to the markets and you're looking forward to getting started, and you want to follow somebody that's transparent and credible, that's doing it live, be sure to check out Merciless Markets. This is my day trading program. All right, it goes from 0 to advanced. I would recommend the full package because it includes everything. Check out the full package. You can utilize coupon code New Year, which will give you 40% off. All right. So everything that's included is it is listed here, right? From the chat room access, you know, our scanners that will stream to the chat, everything, the A to Z curriculum, everything that we offer, access to the other mentors via Tim, Triad, Marcelo, you know, our trading archives, right? All this stuff is here. We do calls regularly in the chat room. We'll do we'll have guest speakers too via the students doing, you know, recaps and these type of things, right? Q&As. Then we do our coaching calls monthly now. So we initially we're going to charge for the coaching calls, but then we're like, you know what, man, let's just do it for free. We're going to do, so the coaching calls are now free for all of our full package members, right? The full package, honestly, I mean, we cater for like different people. We cater for different people, like in terms of where they are in the journey. But if it was up to me, the full package would be the only thing that's really up here. But you know, some other people are looking for like get their feet wet, kind of now try out the program a little bit, and so forth and so forth. Yeah, the curriculum is also here, so you guys can check out the curriculum if you need to. Chapter 14 is where we draw all of our patterns from, right? You might say, why is this guy saying panic flush? Well, that's one of our patterns, panic flush. 5-minute pullback, 5-minute setup. Bear traps, the opening surge, red to greens, cup and handles. Some of these patterns are like famous patterns, bull flag, ABCD, 3-bar plays. But of course, what's unique about them and what we do with it is how we trade it, right? How we approach it is what's different from everybody else. We're very active, we're hyper scalping, we're in, out, very tight stops. hundreds of times within a day. Aggressively scalping. If you want to call it, I mean, there's different names you can call it. You can call it atomic scalping. You can call it, I mean, whatever you can think of, you can, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? The key is that the strategy works. And the edges are, you know, things that we've noticed that has high probability over an extended sample size, right? Over time. And so it's not necessarily a pattern, right? I mean, the patterns are the patterns, and they're mixed in here too, but an edge in itself is something where we have an advantage, right? Which is why it's called an edge. And we've noticed these things like half and whole dollars and, you know, certain types of breakouts and things that's, it can fall within a pattern, but you know, it's a bit of an overlap, and it gives us even more confidence in those key areas, right? Like the halt trades, halts up, halts down, false halts, all these crazy stuff, bear flags, and yeah, you know, and so forth and so forth. You guys can always check out the archives as well. This is why, you know, this is, let me tell you guys why we have so many successful students, right? Because people, our students can come back and they can go watch this day right here, right? They can go watch this day, see exactly where I'm buying and selling in every single trade. Where else in the world can you go that's something so transparent? Where else in the world can you go, right? Where else in the world can you go and get a video like this to see? It's like if you're on the exchange or something and the guys in the blue jackets are taking you to each terminal, showing you exactly what they do, how they do it, when they do it, why they do it. This is why we have more profitable students than any other community. It's because we don't hide anything. We show everything. We're the most transparent traders in the world. We're the most transparent traders in the world. It's all here. Why did he buy? Why did he sell? The entire story is here. So even though on some days I'm not as vocal as I could be whilst talking about what I'm looking for or how I'm doing it, when you come back and you watch this whole video from start to end, rewind, fast forward, which our students can do, and they all are doing it, which is why they're improving. You see, oh, okay, I see how RT handled that loss. I see how RT, why he took that trade. This is the pattern he's looking for. Level 2, the tape, everything. Come on, man. This is why in the next 2 years, we'll have more profitable students here than the volume of other people's entire community. It's only a matter of time. And I mean, there's so many other traders that are they're not necessarily course members, but you know, they're also watching the recaps every day. Those people are somewhat students too, right? Because they're still watching and looking for information to learn, and they're waiting for the small bits and snippets that I will show. Because in some of my recaps, I will show certain trades, you know, with the level 2 and everything else that's here. And so, you know, some people will learn at a bit of a slower pace, but they're still learning, right? Our community is pretty impressive though. You know, shout out to all the guys. There's been some people who have retired. Like there's a guy named McGaming who's around the community. You know, there's some great people that we met over the years, man. You know, the guys like Thanos, you know, Red to Green, another veteran guy that was in the community. High on Stocks used to be around. Some of you guys might know who that is. High on Stocks was a good guy. I mean, we met, and besides even just traders, we met some awesome people, man. You know, and I'm referring to them as their Discord usernames, right? But we'll have those intimate conversations. Some of these people, they have my phone number and stuff, right? You know, Pre-Market Trader was another great guy. T-Dog had a YouTube channel. T-Dog, I think he's in Vegas. You know, shout out to T-Dog if he's still around the markets in any way. But I mean, there's been some great people that we met over the years. You know, just amazing stuff, man. think it was spelled with like a D, not a D, a W somewhere in there. T-Dog. Having so many typos. Yeah, I don't see it. Anyhow, he was a pretty good guy too. There's a lot of great people that we met over the years. Shout out to Kim. Wrong bet. Right, wrong bet. Pretty good guy as well. I mean, there's so many names that some of them I'm probably not thinking of right now, but yeah, this is gonna do it. Stay safe, stay green. Relentless traders out of here. Remember to check out those links down below. You guys can always feel free to utilize the Momo Pro as well, which is the scanning software that I use here. Momo Pro, where I get my watch list from every day. You do need the Pro Plus, and you guys can use code Relentless for 25% off Momo Pro. Other than that, as mentioned, of course, you guys can use coupon code New Year for 40% off your full package subscriptions. And then for the chat room, I can post another link here. You can post another link and then we'll shut it down. I do have a bunch of DMs to respond to. So I'll get lunch and then back to business. You know, there's some videos I can put out, like health, like some people have asked me to talk about like health insurance as a trader, stuff like that. Into this new year, we're gonna have to get right with more content as well. There's a Discord link. All right, guys. Here, I can post. I'll just post all the links. I'll post all the links for the people here, and then we'll shut it down. El Pastor. Shutting it down. All right, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Stay green. Catch you guys in the next one. Why is my volume so low? Catch you guys later. Hit that thumbs up on the